What up, girl?
Stick it to it.
That shit gave me the wild bubble guts, bro. Wild bubble guts.
Now you First it was the taste. Now you say it's the bubble guts.
I didn't like the taste either.
Hey, what's up? DJ Brother C, aka Cav. And right now, you're at my video shoot.
Come on. You got what I want, girl. You're just my type. And everything I like. I think I'm in love. Put that body on me. Oh, it feels so right. We could go all night. I think I'm in love.
Yo, what's cracking, everybody? How you doing? I see Playboy in here. I see Apex Management in here. A few other people. Welcome. Let me go ahead and send out these invites real quick, and you should do the same. Go ahead and you could either tag people in the chat, or you can send them a personal invite. However you like to do it, just please share the stream because that helps us out a lot. And then I'm gonna get started right away. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot going on tonight. I'm really excited about it. We got time. I was like, what is that? Alright, my bad. We got a Winner Takes All stopping by to kind of, give the history of the organization. And then we have Eric Schwartz stopping by. I'm almost done with these invites. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to be rude, I promise. There we go. Selfish Clothing in the building. Tarzan, I see you. Vic in the building. Straight lace, no chase. North in here. Straight like that. Selfish Clothing says, thank you for pulling up last night. My pleasure, bro. That shit was a lot of fun. I felt like I was gliding on them skates. That's the first time I got to get on rollerblades in a minute. Ben Flexing in the building. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. What's going on, everybody? If you're not familiar with me, my name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, your host for CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. We play 805 hip-hop and R&B every Monday through Friday night at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Go ahead and give our Spotify a follow so you can stay up to date with the latest music from the 805. That's Connect the Coast on Spotify. And then definitely give us a follow if you're not following us yet, and tap that bell so you know when we go live. Tarzan, I see you. Dragon Lee, what's up? Damian Gibson in the building, what's good? Kalito TV, what's good? Thank you for joining, y'all. Can you please share the stream? That would mean a lot to us. Yeah, tonight's gonna be lit. We have Eric Schwartz stopping by, very funny, very famous comedian from Thousand Oaks. He's gonna be pulling up. We're gonna talk to him for a little bit, and then we're gonna talk to the Winner Takes All team about what we're doing on the coast and how it all ties in. If you're not familiar with CTC Radio, please visit our website, laylow.com/connect the coast. Sign up for the VIP list. That's how you get text alerts, and so you can stay up to date with our events, our virtual events, our in real life events, and all that stuff. And then, join our WhatsApp. The WhatsApp link is in our Instagram story. We usually charge $5 for requests, but tonight requests are buy one, get one free if you're in the WhatsApp. So if you want to send a request regularly, feel free. We take Venmo or Cash App. Our Venmo is Connect the Coast 2021. Make sure you put the link of the song and the title in the memo so I play the right song. Or you can get 2 songs for the price of 1. You just have to join our WhatsApp. The WhatsApp link is in our Instagram story. Endless is in the building. What's good, sir? Thank you for joining. Aid New, I hope I'm saying that, or Aid New. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. Let's get into some music before we get the Winner Takes All team in here. And again, if you have any requests, it's just $5. Hit us on Venmo, Connect the Coast 2021. Make sure you drop the link and the title in the memo so we play the right song. Let's get into it. This is a live performance of Time Out by Jay Riley and Frost Dynasty at Frog and Peach, which is happening this Wednesday, the last Wednesday of the month, May 31st. If you're an artist, tap in if you want to get on stage. Doo-wop, what's good? I know I owe you a call, fam.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm saying blessings for my justice.
is my time now. Crime stop. Wait, I take away that was your crime now. Crime child. Just me to go and stop with the John spots. I grew up beast off from me. Maybe with the high ground. Totally release. Only culturally processing. Don't say probably. All I do be proud of these moments alone just to find out. Yeah, time's out. If she ever call me back, I swear to God I'll fly her out. Smoking like a blunt, I'm gonna light it on the couch. If she's stepping out of line, I put her in the timeout. Yeah, I put her in the timeout.
Rare Breed 805, 5 HP, bro. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can.
I put her in the timeout, timeout. Yeah, I swear to God.
That's brand new music from Jay Riley. It's called Time Out on CTC Radio. It is available on all streaming platforms, including sound.xyz. And that's the best place you can get it. Collect it on sound.xyz. This is new music from Connect the Coast. It's called Good Day from Connect the Coast album Good Day, the mixtape. Available on all streaming platforms now. Add it to your playlist and libraries. And if you like it, give us a follow. How about that?
Good day, what's poppin'? Tell me what's up. It's a good day.
Tarzan, tap in on the DMs and I'll connect you with Jay Riley. This month's bill might be full, but I'll connect you and we can make that happen. Captivitas in the building. What's good? Rare Breed 805. We see you. Let's go.
6 feet, 7 days, 365. It feels so good to be alive. Even working from 3 to 9.
Shami is in the building, stepped out the WhatsApp chat into the CTC IG live chat. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Shami is a WhatsApp member. Why are you not?
Day, I'ma go vibe at the beach. Get tropical sand on my feet. What's up, I'm woman with pretty physiques. Praise up to the most high. Get the Tesla, go ghost ride. I got big drip like a low tide. I just stayed me the whole time. It's a good day. It's good to have a good day. Like, come on now. It's all good and babe. It's all good, yeah. It's all and good. I'm on top of the world. It looks like a good day to have a good day. What's poppin'?
Actually, Tarzan, even better, tap in on WhatsApp if you can, because that'll be the best place to tap in. The link is in our Instagram story. And I can get you answers faster that way.
On Monday, Tuesday was a cold one, and it felt like April Fool's Day. Wednesday was a new day. Woke up and thank God for it. If you got something to live for, is you down to ride down and die for it? Thursday, I got my faith tested. Made it through, but I still ain't rested. Friday, I prayed. Saturday, I saw the same blessing. I mean, the blessing was the fact that I'm still here. All the fire that I felt made me think the end was near.
World that we living is savage. Nothing we're doing is average. Taking it up to the top. Like, can I please speak to your manager? Cause we be doing a lot. Yeah, we be taking back vibes. Running up through the day. Running into the night. It's a good day. It's good to have a good day. Like, come on now. It's all good and babe. It's all good, yeah. It's all and good. I'm on top of the world. It looks like a good day to have a good day.
Under Neon. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can.
It's a good day to have a good day. Good day, yeah. Tell me what's up. It looks like a good day to have a good day. What's poppin'? Tell me what's up. It's a good day to have a good day. Good day, yeah. Tell me what.
That's Connect the Coast. We are from all over the coast. But that song's called Good Day. It features like 8 or 9 people, but it is available everywhere that streaming services are available. I think that's our highest streaming song right now. So if you like that, go ahead and add it to your libraries, add it to your playlist. I mean, definitely check out the whole album, Good Day, the mixtape. Up next, we got the Silverback Gorilla out of Paso Robles, California. This is D Banks featuring Shorty Doo-Wop. It's called Dum Dum on CTC Radio.
2 points off the glass with the M1. Nigga shaking dreads going dumb dumb. Caught a nigga slipping, now he really on some. Like his bitch out the frame while I play some. 2 points off the glass with the M1. Nigga shaking dreads going dumb dumb. Caught a nigga slipping, now he really on some. And the fun shit ain't giving bum bumps. Better move around for a nigga dumb cuz. Come my little niggas in the party. Boy, they be wild, they with the violence. Beast mode, ain't no cheat code. Nigga 10 better be on 0. Tryna be a hero, get his ass Debo. Simple. Use your bitch for a dental. Pop pussy like a pimple. Beat it like an instrumental. Then I park it like a rental. D-Banks, pull out the dog out the kennel. Can't say that bitch cause I don't got no cape. Got scrapes on my knuckles, I walk like an ape. I'm in the game and you just in the...
Ninja Clan is in the building. What's going on? Music is Key is in the building. Thank y'all for joining. Please share the stream if you can.
Knock his bitch out the frame while I play some. 2 points off the glass with the and one. Nigga shaking dreads going dumb. Caught a nigga slipping, now he really on some. Knock his bitch out the frame while I play.
Style Butterfly up in here. What's good, sis? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can.
Caught a nigga slipping, now he really on some.
I'm in there like swimwear, acting a damn fool. I'm so foul, motherfuckers call me N2. And one for what, homie? I can't lose. Hot sauce crossing me, falling at it.
J Legacy is in the building. What's good, sir? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can.
Definitely.
Mind Off Music is in the building. What's good? Please share the stream if you can.
Power steer my way to a whole nother lane. You be the first to get smacked in the Hunger Games. And if you do get smacked, I ain't the one to blame. It's punks like you just fucking up the game. Freeze, motherfucker, do you wanna die? I'm the 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5. King Kong, shit. Ain't got shit on a motherfucker like me. The 5'3" giant is in this bitch. I can't do stomping through your shit like I'm 6'6". The difference is between me and you. Y'all ain't got the nuts to do what you see me do. Walk a week in my shoes, I wanna see you try. Never thought I'd see a grown motherfucker cry. They wonder why, they doubt a motherfucker. Going dumb, D-Banks, tout a motherfucker.
See Mind Off with the flex. Welcome.
With the and one. Nigga shaking dreads going dumb. Caught a nigga slipping, now he really on some. Like his
J Legacy always steps in the chat with that energy, inviting his people in here. I love to see it. Y'all need to get like him.
caught a nigga slipping, now he really on some.
That's D-Banks out of Paso Robles, California, featuring Shorty Doo-Wop out of Santa Maria, California. It's called Dum Dum on CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Thank y'all for tapping in. This is CTC Radio. We play 805 hip-hop and R&B every Monday through Friday night at 8 p.m. Pacific time. My name is Lord Sanctus, your host. Siete's in the building. What's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. The show is brought to you by The Source, or you can check the logo down there. The Source Slow, thesourceslo.com. For all your cannabis needs, please visit them. They also deliver all over Slow County, and they got that fire. So make sure you tap in thesourceslo.com for the best flames on the coast. Winner Takes All is also one of our sponsors, the dopest open mic in the world, based on the coast. It's the best way for artists to monetize their music in real time. We have Winner Takes All actually tapping in about 15 minutes. And we're doing 2-for-1 requests. So I just saw your request come in, D. If you join the WhatsApp, you'll get 2 for the price of 1. So the link to our WhatsApp is in our Instagram story. If you join the WhatsApp, you get 2 requests for the price of 1 tonight. So let me know if you want to do that. And we're going to get into this brand new request. Let me pull it up real quick. Actually, I'm going to play one song and then I got you. We're going to get into some new music from the kid. How about that? So this is the homie King Harris. He will be on the show on Saturday at 5 o'clock for a special weekend broadcast. This is called Birds of a Feather from King Harris out of Oxnard on CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
I can tell it real from a fugazi. Lucky I ain't put one in your new fade. Kick it like I'm kicking it with Sensei. BM sticking with me like a toupee. Mama crying like I need a new way. Or you gon' have to come up with a new name. So they snitching out here, this a new game. They ain't built nothing like you. That's why they so spiteful. I will put you in a box with your pops saying why I gotta be just like you. And mind you, I try to tell a nigga that's a man's world, but I never said he had to be the man. So that was all you. Running around the city with your hands on the money. Like what's up, I heard you got it for the low and I ain't budging. Never seen anything over 9 bands when it come to this. Watch a nigga whip. Woo. Man, them niggas sound crazy as Della Reese. Back of the alley, niggas scrapping, shooting at your feet. One of your niggas pull up label.
DJ Rogue, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can.
You ain't got a light. Blue flame move cane if I die tonight. Bury me with 2 things that are trying to white belly of the beast. I'm suffocating, need a side light. No sleep, like a body on the beat. I'm in the lobby with a freak and she a hottie in the streets. She's even crazier than me. So I see her in the future with Xavier and PJ. Journey in the bucket doing donuts on the freak. Wait, fuck it, goddamn it, I'm a cold nigga. And these niggas can't stand how I'm cold with it. If these niggas got plans, I can roll with them. The booster ratio of niggas. Damn right, I'm in this white man's world. Picture white girl. You see the white balls compliment the white pearl. That's all with baking soda and a Pyrex. About to rock it like NASA. I call it
T. Shaheed is in the building. What's good, sir? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can.
money hand over fist off the same flip. 4-5 be the click and the grip, nigga. Birds of a feather. Me and my niggas go hard, so hard, tryna put shit together. Ain't shit changed, but these hoes out there treat me a little better. Me a little better. My niggas said the day would come when some wind got me a little niggas go hard, so hard, tryna push it together. Ain't shit changed, but these hoes out there treat me a little better, me a little better. My niggas said the day will come when some wind got me a little cheddar. It might be what a nigga might be. Look, I can tell a vet from a new nigga. Lucky I ain't pat him.
D Flan, thank you for joining. The name Uno, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can.
New clip, 2 Glock 9s like Biggie. So we ain't really got time for the tricky. Preach, nigga, they ain't gotta be religion. I lost mine, got it back around criminal. Grandma said I had to wear a new suit too. Walk up out of church like Frank Luke do. New coupe, black rims with the red roof. Back to it like, we ain't got time for them niggas. All I wanna do is count money, fuck bitches, break bread, drink wine with my niggas. Sell all the rats, now that everybody watching, I should do another watch. Come on. I was on the Peter.
Shami says, hey Taj.
Putting Peter Pan on the Wonder Bread. Yeah, watching bananas in pajamas. While I was putting bananas in them hammers. Let's get it started, nigga. Knew he wasn't about nothing. Remember the company you keep around is probably who you are to me. But then again, I had to weave a couple niggas out my circle. Like, how am I up around these niggas? Please, nigga, birds of a feather. Me and my niggas go hard, so hard, tryna push it together. Ain't shit changed, but these hoes out there treat me a little better, me a little better. My niggas said the day will come when some wind got me a little cheddar. It might be what a nigga might be. Look, birds of a feather. Me and my niggas go hard, so hard, tryna push it together. Ain't shit changed, but these hoes out there treat me a little better, me a little better. My niggas said the day will come when some wind got me a little cheddar. It might be what a nigga might be. Look, birds of a feather. Me and my niggas go hard in the pain like birds of a feather.
Shahi says, hey mommy.
Birds of a feather.
Shami Miller.
Birds of a feather. Birds of a
Mama
feather.
Doo-Wop in the chat.
Birds of a feather. Yeah. I was on the Peter Pan bus with the Wonder Bread.
I love that we have 2 community-oriented moms in the chat. Mama Doo-Wop and Mama Shaheed both in the chat. I'm loving it. Thank y'all for joining. If you just tapping in, this is King Harris out of Oxnard, California. He will be joining us for a special weekend broadcast of CTC Radio this Saturday. I will have King Harris. We'll get to talk about his career and a whole lot more. So tap in. The broadcast starts at 4 p.m. Pacific time. King Harris should be on at 5. If you like it, give him a follow. That's called Birds of a Feather on CTC Radio. We're the only radio station committed to the coast. We're going to play a few more videos. And then we have Winner Takes All team tapping in. We're going to talk with them in a little bit. And if anyone has any requests, send the Venmo. My bad. Connect the Coast 2021, $5. And we will be sure to get your video on there. Please put the title of the song and the link in the memo. This is a fresh request off the presses. This is the homie The Kid. It's called Not LA, Not the Bay on CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Let's go. The Kid is in the chat. If you like it, give him a follow.
Riding slow, windows down, speakers banging in this bitch. Hold up, ho, get us mad, we'll be swinging in this bitch. Test my nuts, I don't give a fuck, yeah, I'm acting up.
Guadalupe is in the building, yes sir.
People, let's go, I'm still in it, I'm still focused on the mission. Not worried about the competition, I don't got no time for that. Heard you still faking for the gram, why you acting like the man? Till they run up in your spot, taking everything you got. I'm a ball hard till my legs don't work no more. You can see me shining like a star, I gotta take this far. I don't do it for the likes or the views. If you fuck with me, then cool. I don't need your attitude. I'm not here to follow rules. I'm a risk taker, always focused on the paper. It's me against the world. If I get it, we all get it. And that's just how it is when you working hard. And that's just how it is when you working hard. Bending corners when I hit the block. Got this shit on lock. Yeah, it's hot. I will never stop till I reach the top. Heard the pop, watch the bodies drop. We can't trust no cops. If it's on, then it's really on. We can get it cracking. This is not LA and not the Bay. You know this is the G. I make it look so clean and my sound is so unique. If you wanna take a ride, come and follow me. I'll take you to the middle of the coast. Ay, this is not LA and not the Bay. Come and take a ride and you can see where I stay, where I stay. This is not LA and not the Bay. Come and take a ride and you can see where I stay, where I stay. This is not LA and not the Bay. Come and take a ride and you can see where I stay, where I stay. This is not LA and not the Bay. Come and take a ride and you can see where I stay, where I stay.
That's called Not LA, Not the Bay by The Kid. He is in the chat. If you like it, make sure you give him a follow. He's out of Guadalupe, California. He got a lot of fire, but I think that's probably one of my favorite songs of his. That shit goes crazy. I feel like we need to hear that shit in the club like nonstop, right? Like, I feel like we definitely need to hear that in the club. In fact, when DJ Brother C comes in, I'm gonna make sure he plays that one. Does the kid? Do you know if you've ever sent that to DJ Brother C? I need to make sure he has that. Shami says, "Mom support is the first support, the best and the most genuine of all. Plus, as for me, mom swats them blood-sucking mosquitoes off my baby and his artistry." I like that. Jay Legacy says, he onto something. I vibe with it a bit. I could put a skate video to it. Jay Legacy, I encourage you to do that. Let's get into this music. This is Central Coast Gia. It's called, I think this is either, let's see what it is. I'm not going to, I know it's either Bells or... Yeah, this is my favorite Central Coast Gia song. It's called Bell. She's out of San Luis Obispo, California. If you like it, give her a follow. The kid, I'll make sure he gets it.
Atractivo. Ringing bells, name ringing bells. GIA, tell me what it spells. Big shit, so you know it smells. Big fish, I be swimming with some whales. W's, never taking any L's. On the coast, got it going off the rails. Big dope, I be breaking all the scales. For the crew, you just do it for yourself. Who you with? Like
The kid, join the WhatsApp, bro. I'm going to be making these connections in the WhatsApp all the time. Join the WhatsApp. The link is in our Instagram story and Connect the Coast Instagram story right now. That's what it's for.
Need a Benz, need a Beamer, need a Cybertruck. I'm in the new Balenciaga looking fine as fuck. Tell these other corny bitches that they time is up. Two ladies hit me for the threesome, I say line it up. Yeah, I'm a 805 diva. Holy water dripping, I can make you a believer. Underground, still I'm an overachiever. In the pocket, like a wide receiver. Ringing bells, name ringing bells. GIA, tell me what it spells. Big shit, so you know it smells. Big fish, I be swimming with some whales. Ringing bells, name ringing bells. GIA, tell me what it spells. Big shit, so you know it smells. Big fish, I be swimming with some whales.
Yes, sir. That's Central Coast Gia out of San Luis Obispo. It's called Bells from her album Cold Bitch 19, which is available everywhere on all streaming platforms. Make sure you check that out. We got about 8 more minutes and we'll be bringing on the Winner Takes All team to talk about what it is, how you can get involved, and what's next for the gang. So make sure you stick around for that. If you have any requests, please don't hesitate to send them over. $5. Usually people send Venmo. Our Venmo is Connect the Coast 2021. Put the link of the song in the memo and the title. Or you can get 2 songs for the price of 1 if you request it through WhatsApp. All you have to do is join the WhatsApp. Tap the link in our Instagram story, and I'll see you in there. It's booming right now. This is Garrick Niffin from Cambria, California. It's called Make It Happen on CTC Radio.
Watching whales humping. Whoa. I'm such a beast. You think he had a tail on him? Blue collar, hard hat, got the pail on him. Dick game, a broken white line, middle of the road. They talk a lot, but little did they know. I'm dropping sneaky shit. He the Riddler of the flows. You got a punchable face with a brittle little nose. Take a rip of the green, smoking J in the pool. You that's euphoria. Practicing these punches like I play for the Warriors. Mother birth the king. You think they called the Gloria? Lil hit a morning, bud. Good morning, bud. Yeah, we.
Retro J 805 is in the chat. Philly Driller says Gia. The kid says Gia got that buck shit. Jay Legacy says, are we talking about working the kid Connect the Coast? I missed some stuff. Yeah, I'm talking about basically building a network in the coast and what that's happening in the WhatsApp chat. I'm gonna get the kids' music played in the club up here. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities like that for local artists. So join the WhatsApp chat. The link is in our story, Instagram story.
Brand, watch the goat take flight. I got a fake nice. Tell them that they're great, right? But they...
Nicole Samaje is in the building. What's up, sis? Thank you for joining. Looking all good. I like you.
You boys, they ain't nice. Cracking all the factions who be jacking for a fraction. Lil Gare from Cary Ave, Central Coast captain. Would've done this shit without the fucking rapping. But quite frankly, it's the best way to make it happen. It is.
the homie Garrick Niffin out of Cambria, California. It's called Make It Happen on CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. I'm pretty sure he shot that video at Mount Everest. There's a lot of UFOs and shit there. I like Mount Everest, so that video is a vibe. Ooh, another Connect the Coast song. I wonder who it is. Trippin' and G, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. This is D Banks out of Paso Robles, California, featuring FG Thriller out of Lompoc, California. It's called Bumper to Bumper on CTC Radio. Let's go.
Yeah. Too much drip, watch out, bitch, Calabungy. I'm pressing yo, be bumper to bumper. Stepping the gig in all goddamn summer. Nigga like me gon' keep it 100. Thumb through blues, breaking the rules. Nigga like me gon' get straight to it. You seeing the movement? Rocking this bitch like boom, boom. Too much drip, watch out, bitch, Calabungy. I'm pressing yo, be bumper to bumper. Stepping the gig in all goddamn summer. Nigga like me gon' keep it 100. Thumb through blues, breaking the rules. Nigga like me gon' get straight to it. You seeing the movement? Rocking this bitch like boom, boom. Took it dudes to the face, now I need a refill. Face on my dick, let me take off my seatbelt. Better not spill on my jeans cause they retail. Put the K-roll in the paint for reseal. Woke up this morning, yeah, I'ma be still. I'ma fuck the whole party up when the beat bill. Outside on dirt bikes like Meek Mill. Call you bitch for a cheap third, live in Creamfield. Drip, watch out, bitch, Calabungy. I'm pressing yo, be bumper to bumper. Stepping the gig in all goddamn summer. Nigga like me gon' keep it 100. Thumb through blues, breaking the rules. Nigga like me gon' get straight to it. You seeing the movement? Rocking this bitch like boom, boom, boom.
Big bone on a nigga, no free throw. Run the trap in my city like Nino. That bitch ain't know she gon' deep though. Knock the teeth out a nigga like Devo. But I gotta keep a ratchet on me. Try and run up, yeah, I'm packing on me. Then I pull the strap out, now you lacking on me. You ain't gassing on me, let the motherfucker bust like boom.
Hit the jump shot, I'm not missing. Got two bad bitches shaking ass in the kitchen. Me and FG charging niggas on commission. Pop the triple stack, just wait for the kicking. Now nigga had a butter rim Blake Griffin. They start hating right when I got the winning, but they tiptoeing cause them niggas staying on my mentions. Goddamn. Drip, watch out, bitch, Calabungy. I'm pressing yo, be bumper to bumper. Stepping the gig in all goddamn summer. Nigga like me gon' keep it 100. Thumb through blues, breaking the rules. Nigga like me gon' get straight to it. You seeing the movement? Rocking this bitch like boom, boom. Too much drip, watch out, bitch, Calabungy. I'm pressing yo, be bumper to bumper. Stepping the gig in all goddamn summer. Nigga like me gon' keep it 100. Thumb through blues, breaking the rules. Nigga like me gon' get straight to it. You seeing the movement? Rocking this bitch like boom, boom, boom.
Yes, sir. That's D Banks out of Paso Robles, California, featuring FG Thriller out of Lompoc, California. It's called Bumper to Bumper on CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. This is Up by Swerzy, Young Jules, and Young K-Swish out of Avila Beach, California. It's called Up on CTC Radio.
Yeah, riding through the city with my bus down. I just bought a Julia, like what's up? Now everybody know that I'm a cash cow. We didn't run it up. We can never slow down. Nah, but she's telling me to slow down. Xanax with the Percocet. I'm a crash out. Shorty think she love me and she calling me her man. I don't know, cause shawty take it. This shit real, it ain't no fake shit. I just talked it with my crew. They told me that I will make it. Got a Draco with a scope. I don't think that he can take it. If he's gonna pull up, I think that he's gonna take it. We pull up with them sticks and they die. He was a pussy, I took.
Alex the Shredder, thank you for joining. Jay Legacy says, this guy goes pretty hard. The kid says UFOs are real. The kid says crazy. Shami says, are we still having virtual shots? What you mean? I done had 7 already. You better catch up. Let's go.
Yeah, shorty love, I drive a fast car. It's so fast, it's a track star. Gave my dad a Glock 10. I strap with the FNs. Can't forget the Mac 10s. We stay locked, we strapped in. We gon' catch him lacking. Never catch me capping. Bitches call me captain.
I got expensive fashion. Bringing the brick, I'm trapping. Never do foolish gymnastics. This little bitch keep asking. I told her she fake it in plastic. Don't hit my phone when I'm bagging the bitch. I'm baked and get it too blasted. I told my nigga to pat me the stick and turn the nigga to ashes. Left her, now she faking. 25 niggas start getting complacent, yeah. Put gas on my face, now niggas shopping at Ross and Macy's. My heart was torn like an AC, yeah. So too much gas, I'm crazy. These niggas act funny like Dave Chappelle. I'm on my way to Pluto, I used to go to Mars. My ex don't like my hair.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Can y'all hear me? Hold on real quick, y'all. God damn it. It's the internet, y'all. It's the internet. All right. I got the Winner Takes All founders, co-founders here. The team is in the building. Jay Uno from 7 Records, Chris the Thrillers from 7 Records. How y'all feeling tonight? Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you for that.
No, my pleasure. So for those that don't know, and I would say Uno just a little bit to the right and Thrillers just a little bit to the right before we get started. Make sure y'all framed up. There we go. Introduce yourselves. Let's start with Uno. Introduce yourselves to the people, what you do, and then your affiliation with Winner Takes All, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I'm the name Uno. For y'all that don't know, CEO of 7 Records, independent artist, do the whole thing, mogul shit. I'm one of the founders of Winner Takes All, my boy Chris the Thrillers,
Yep, and Chris the Thrillers, as he said, artist on 7 Records as well, and co-founder and host at Winner Takes All.
That's what's up, y'all. Again, thank you for joining. So Winner Takes All, break it down for us. What is it? How does it work?
Yeah, man. So simple. It's just an open mic competition. We have different artists hit us in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? We've seen a lot of like open mics going on, and we just thought, it would be dope to bring one on the coast. So pretty much it's just artists that don't really get the opportunity to perform. They get the opportunity to do that. They come in, get to perform one song, maybe two, and get to shock the crowd and get to introduce the people to who they are as artists. And they might be judged by the fans, they may be judged by us. And at the end of it, our first one, at the end of it, the winner was Tarzan. And he won some.
Shout out Tarzan.
Shout out Tarzan. So like you can win up to $500, $1,000. I think it's up to 1,000. So it's just different things we're doing.
Yeah, this a perfect opportunity. So all the artists that are in here, please make sure that if you're not following us, go follow at W Takes All right now. Make sure you're tapped in with this because it's perfect opportunity for all the artists.
That's what's up.
Really to actually put money in, right? So make sure you're tapped in.
I love that. I just want to make sure I acknowledge the chat. I see Nicole Samaje says Shami Miller. Jess Talavera just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. Phyllis Driller says, damn, I'm behind too. Tisha He says, Shami Miller, you already know, mom. Phyllis says, gang in the building. The kid says, yes, sir. That was out of nowhere, huh? Yeah, that was my bad, yo. I actually, my finger slipped on the button. I ain't even gonna hold you. And then Tisha He says, my guys, the name Uno. Jay's POV just joined. Thank you for joining. A Sarah just joined. Tarzan is in the chat. Thank y'all so much. So as I continue to fix this square, oh my God, yo, I swear to God. This
Shout out my nigga T. Shout out my nigga T.
Yeah, shout out T. Shout out T. So
everybody
I'm about to say this a lot of shout outs
there. Right, the whole South County is in this motherfucker. So what was the need for this? I mean, you said we saw a few other open mics, but what sets Winner Takes All apart from these other open mics besides the fact that it's out here on the coast for artists on the coast?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll jump in really on that. I mean, really, with the team we have, we just recognize that there's a lot of, I guess, showcases and opportunities that's not really giving artists really opportunity to really win something and walk away with something like that, especially out here in the 805. So we really just saw that need, and if Lucky Summer Festival will be an example. We like making opportunities that make everybody win. So this was just another route, another opportunity that we saw that we'd be able to do that.
I love that. And so can you break down like the mechanics of how it works? Like if an artist signs up, what happens from beginning to end?
Yeah, so pretty much you click the link in our bio. There's two options. There's a priority artist and there's a general admission. So everyone that wants to come, as far as fans, artists that want to perform, everyone needs a general admission ticket. But if, let's say, you don't want to, it's a luck of the draw type of thing, right? So let's say there's 100 artists that come in. You may perform tonight, you may not. But if you have a priority ticket, then you'll definitely perform at a prime spot. You know what I mean? And it allows everybody to get a fair chance to maybe get it, maybe not get it. But it allows everyone to, if you don't perform today, you're gonna want to come back next week to get it off, or next month we do it once a month. So that's just kind of the ordeal on how it works out.
Just so you know, for anybody that's in here, priority, there's a limited amount of priority too. So it's not like unlimited. So anytime that you see that we have an event, you gotta make sure you tap in soon because those tickets go really fast.
That's what's up.
I think we only have like five priority spots last time.
I think so. So just to be clear, so everybody understands, basically, you're put into a raffle, basically, for general admission, and then after you. And if you want a priority slot, you can buy a priority ticket that guarantees you a prime performance slot. Ticket sales are split with the artist, basically, so the artist can win. The artist can win a nice amount of money depending on how much participation there is from the community. So, and other artists. So that's the big part about this. Like $500 is kind of an ancillary price. You can win less than that. You can win a lot more than that. It depends on how many people participate, and you get a direct revenue share from winner takes all. So that's the really dope thing about this. The more people that participate, the more opportunity it provides for all other artists. So is winner takes all being transparent to let artists know, like, okay, on this event we made X amount, so we're sharing X amount? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. So, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Like, if there's a lot of people in the building and not a lot of people in the building, then you're gonna get money. You know what I mean? So it's just might be top dollar profit. You know what I mean? That you could make if you say bring your people out, let people hear about it, word of mouth travels, a winner takes all. You know, it's a community thing. So the money that goes in your pocket is only as big as you put in that work to make it that big, you know.
Got you. That's what's up. And then so when is the next in-person event? And is there any alpha on who might be performing at that next in-person event?
Yeah. Well, the winner from Series 1 was Tarzan, so he'll definitely have a headlining set at the next one. We know there's a few different artists that have already, put their money in for the tickets, you know what I mean, that are already going to line up for the next one. But we have some different things that we're working with you and with CTC Radio and trying to expand this idea that we got in different ways. And so I know definitely.
How about they tap in? Make sure you tap in Monday.
Yeah. Let them know then. Okay, so Monday, big announcement from Winner Takes All. We're going to add another element to this whole, and then just for full transparency, I am one of the co-founders for Winner Takes All, but we're going to add another layer to Winner Takes All. So we can do it more frequently, because one of the bigger issues we run into is venues that are willing to host this event. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you guys know, in the 805, there's an epidemic of venues just not being willing to support hip hop events. So we're going to introduce something on Monday that should help get that out the way. And I'm really excited. So y'all make sure y'all follow Winner Takes All on the gram. That's W Takes All, so you know when that announcement goes live. I'm really excited about that. Outside of Winner Takes All, since I got 2 7 Records members here, you know what I'm saying, I want to take advantage of that. What's next for the gang? Let's start with Chris. What's next for the gang? What can we expect from you, and how soon can we expect it?
Right. So a blanket that kind of fits into me. Just make sure you're tapped in on Sundays. I don't know if you have been, but right now, what we have 7 Sundays, and we've been dropping singles every single Sunday, past couple Sundays, and I think we probably gonna keep that going for.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that going for as long as it can go. So, I will say probably a majority of what you'll be hearing from me, and I plan on y'all hearing a lot from me, is you're gonna hear it coming on Sunday. So that's the best I can give you. 7 Sundays. Make sure you're tapped in on Sunday and you see what's happening with 7 Records on Sunday, because it's always gonna be some fire.
Dope. I mean, we just world premiered Stuck in the Middle, and the audience really enjoyed that record. Can you fill us in about that? Who produced that? Is it available everywhere on all streaming platforms, or is it just the video?
Yeah, who produced that?
It's funny.
Who produced
that? I produced that actually.
Stop,
so
for real?
I'm really
Okay, let me find out.
Yeah. So I produced that. I've actually been spending a lot of the past couple months just kind of back in the back and just kind of tucked away and producing. So, yeah, definitely that was a production for myself. And as far as the video go, I got to lock in with my boy Bam. Make sure you guys go follow Dial Bam if you have not. And we were able to knock that out real smooth and just give a great visual. I've gotten great feedback both through CTC Radio and just like throughout IG off it too. So to everybody that's been showing love, much love to y'all. Much appreciated.
Dope. And then Uno, what can we expect from you? I know you just dropped Taboo too, so I'm not trying to be too greedy, but you know, the people want to know what you got next.
Yeah. So, you know, we always in different facets in different areas of the creativity world. So, you know, I'll show y'all a little something I'm working on. So these bags right here, this the next thing, you know what I mean? You know, we doing the clothing line going crazy. I got the pants on right now. You can't see. He got on one of the Zeke hoodies, Zeke Forever hoodies. So, you know, we just trying to good merch, and, you know, we just trying to stack it up in different ways. You know what I mean? I got the management team, so I got different people that I'm trying to, you know, sign to that. We also a record label, so I got different people I'm working on trying to sign to that every day. You know what I mean? So I got big announcements coming soon with different, you know, different.
Is it a big summer for 7?
I think it's going crazy. I think it's going crazy. But you know, we're gonna keep it modest and keep it, you know, and just keep our head down and keep working. But as far as that, I know definitely you'll hear Taboo 3 in about around August, September time. So I'm definitely coming out with that. And you might, I dropped, but we still eating. You know what I mean? There's still steak to be had. So we still going crazy.
That's what's up. Well, I really appreciate y'all tapping in. Is there anything you want to let the people know before we slide up out of here?
Yeah, let me. We didn't really give a whole highlight to it, but I want to highlight Tarzan Series 1 winner.
Yeah.
He was able to. He won the bread. You know, if he wants to disclose how much we like the UFC, you know, if they want to disclose it, they have the freedom to. We're not in nobody's pocket, so we're not going to disclose how much he made, but he made money.
Right.
He was able to
earn that off his artwork.
Exactly. That you don't get to get at whoever show or showcase like that. So he won his little bread. He got to headline and in the metaverse. Thanks to you. Thanks to you know, y'all allowing us to have that platform. He got interviewed for his first, if I'm not mistaken, it was his first interview, I think.
For sure.
But got his first interview from you on CTC Radio Live. You know what I mean? He got a bundle
live on the next one.
Then performing live on the next one. He got a bundle package as far as, you know, promotion, and there's a bunch of people reposting everything. So, you know, it's I'm happy for Tarzan, who non-biased, you know what I mean, is a really dope artist and brings something different to the coast that we ain't really had. So I'm happy that he was able to be the winner of the first one, and I'm super excited for the next series winners and all that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm very excited to see
you. Congratulations, Tarzan. I appreciate that. Y'all make sure you follow at W Takes All on the gram. Make sure you follow It's 7 Records, follow Chris the Thrillist, and follow the name Uno. I appreciate y'all. The only reason
one last thing real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
So I seen in the chat real quick, I want to give a shout out to my Mama T Shahid.
Yeah.
So we decided to take a break from Lucky Summerfest this year and focus on Winner Takes All and bring different avenues to the coast. And we'll be back full speed, full throttle, ready to shake, you know, the ground again with Lucky Summerfest 3. But I just wanted to make that announcement that for everybody that's wondering and been hitting us up, we ain't ignoring y'all. We ain't forgot about it. We just going to take this year off, and we're going to come back have more strong next year, and let's make this Winner Takes All something that we can always run, so that Lucky Summerfest has a bunch of winners from Winner Takes All.
That's right.
And a bunch of different things that we can do.
Yeah, for sure. Shami says, hell nah. But, you know, we all love Lucky Summerfest, so I feel you. But, yo, thank y'all. I appreciate that. Hopefully y'all can stay in the chat. I hope y'all are in the WhatsApp as well. We got a lot of dope stuff going down in the WhatsApp. I appreciate y'all for tapping.
I seen that, and you know it real quick. You know we trying to be number one on the goddamn. So you know we about to have in there. I need everybody to join the WhatsApp so that when he does this top 10, like, you know, it's 106 and Park on steroids. You know what I'm saying? So we need everybody in the chat to join that. And while you are getting told to join the WhatsApp, make sure you vote for the niggas who's telling you to join the WhatsApp and the 7 Records team. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we got to be in the top 5. It ain't the top 10 if we ain't in the top 5.
That part.
You feel me? So
that part.
I appreciate everybody. I also appreciate you for letting us, you know, speak and be here and, you know, promote our shit. So. And I love what you're doing for the coast. I want to give you your flowers.
Thank you.
Because you don't really get that. So
I appreciate
it's rare that we have this, and it's rare that we have people that really trying to push this forward. And I love that you're doing this and here every day. That's right. Monday through Friday, like it's a job, bro. Like 8 to 10 for 2 hours.
Who else is doing
nobody,
this?
bro. So
nobody.
You got my motherfucking praise. You already know that.
I appreciate
I want to put that on wax.
Thank you very much, y'all. Yo, that means everything to us, especially it means everything to me coming from, you know, a couple of people whose hustle I really respect as well. So, you know, we gonna be in touch, y'all. We gonna tap in on Monday. Everybody, make sure you're following W Takes All because we going live on Monday. It's gonna be a vibe. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good night. All right.
You too, man.
Yes, sir. Peace.
She was a card.
Yes, sir. That was Uno and Chris the Thrillist from W Takes All. Yo, so the only reason the box gets different sizes, just in case anybody is wondering, is if the Wi-Fi signal is not strong enough on one side, the box grows in different aspect ratios. So that's what it is, y'all. I don't have much control over that. I just try to fix it as it goes. But the box size shouldn't matter. All that should matter is what the person inside the box is saying. If you really fuck with the coast, if you really vibe with us, little things like that shouldn't matter. All that should matter is the information that's being delivered to you. You feel what I'm saying? Because everybody's still working really, really hard to bring these things together. I know I haven't acknowledged the chat in a minute, so let me go ahead and say, let me go ahead and get back in there. Tarzan says, so much love. T-Shahi, bruh, you a vibe. T-Shahi says, that's what's up, y'all. Tarzan says, Hogue, bum nasty. Thanks. What's up, Hogue? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. T-Shahi says, facts. Hogue, bum nasty says, Tarzan, of course, I'm going to check you out and pay homage. T-Shahi says, flowers. Lord of the Sanctus deserves his flowers, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Philly with the plugs. Chris Nilk just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. Shami says, open face support, no closet fans. Talk about that. Tarzan says, Hogue bum nasty. Thank you. I'm going to do the same. Tarzan said, love to Lord of the Sanctus. I appreciate that, Tarzan. And Hogue bum nasty says, hey, for sure. Appreciate you. Let's take it down to Newberry Park. This is the homie Louie. This is called Castaway. And then we're going to get Eric Schwartz in here, world famous, very funny comedian, stand-up comic and actor. He'll be in here with us in just a couple minutes, but until then, let's enjoy some more music. How about that? This is Louie, Castaway on CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast.
Ready? Ayy, she wanna fuck on her. She wanna feel good. She get the last of me. Sucking it real good. I wanna feel right. I wanna feel like drugs feel nice. Yeah.
Mercado, I see you in the WhatsApp chat. Good luck, sir. I hope you win this pool match.
I'm gonna cast away. I'm gonna pass away. I'm gonna cast away. I'm gonna cast amigos. Cocaine, that's a kilo. Stitch you up like Lilo. Fuck you on CeeLo. Bitch, you be easier free throw. Ain't fuck, less deep throw. My squad roll deep though. Shot like D-Rose. She like my weed smoke. My face be a cheat code. Suck on my finger like Cheetos. Motel, she a cheap hoe. Pain pills, I need those. Cheeks, I eat those. She eating up on my aminos. Passing it to my amigo. She wanna fuck on a castaway. She wanna feel good. She get the last of me. Sucking it real good. I wanna feel right. I wanna feel like drugs feel nice. Ready playing around with a castaway. Drugs pass away. Nobody pass with me. I'm on a castaway. I'm on a castaway. Ready? I'm on a castaway. I'm on a castaway.
Yes, sir. That's Louis out of Newbury Park. It's called Castaway on CTC Radio. I like that record. You know what I'm saying? That shit go kind of crazy. If you like it, give him a follow on Instagram, Louis805. Like I said, we have Eric Schwartz coming up very, very shortly. I'm going to squeeze some more music in there. We're going to play this, and then I got a couple of announcements, and then we'll get into the Eric Schwartz interview. How about that?
This is Papa Ray and Boo Boo Lay, and you are watching Cryptochronolyptus on CTC Radio. Radio.
That Cryptochronolyptus got me serving up this bread. But I ain't building houses, fly away with all my wishes. Bitch, I'm just like Kiki, halftime just like Riri. Me and my friends pouring glasses up, we clink just like Shmee. That's a hippopotamus, I don't know how you did it. In this rap game, important players just like field goals. On a Sunday when I was younger, woke up to smell a folder. And I went from jumping off of shit to climbing up them boulders. Yeah, and if it's alright with me, I'm jumping out the heat. Jump into a ice tub, that shit about 11 feet. Yeah, and just like TLC, don't want no scrubs around me. Baby came back crying, I be asking what it happened.
I be with the homies, we be getting zooted faithfully. When we pop out in the streets, we be looking so gracefully. I'ma show out bad, ain't nothing ever.
Don't forget, we're doing 2-for-1 requests. Pay $5, you get 2 songs if you request from the WhatsApp. Join the WhatsApp. The link to the WhatsApp chat is in our Instagram story. So join the WhatsApp chat, send $5, and you can request 2 songs, 2-for-1. Let's go.
Peepee so that he could get to meet me, and I got about my purse or truly just to get some Wheezies. He a mama's boy, he be sucking on her Chi-Chi. Bitch ass cat, shoulda hit him with my fucking chancliches.
Yeah, and if it's alright with me, I'm jumping out the heat. Jump into a ice tub, that shit about 11 feet. Yeah, and just like TLC, don't want no scrubs around me. Baby came back crying, I be asking what it happened.
Yes, sir. That's Papa Ray and Vuvu Lay. It's called Cryptochronolyptus. They're out of Orchid, California. If you like that one, make sure you give them a follow. It's Vuvu Lay on Instagram and The Real Nail Daddy on Instagram. Bruton Evil, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. Like Uno said, we are about to do a top 10 countdown, but we need people in the WhatsApp to join and vote. So join the WhatsApp. The link to the WhatsApp chat is in the Instagram story. We're going to get into the CTC Connect the Coast record. This is Tequila. Featuring Jay Riley, Nico Cochise, Shorty Doo Wop, and Kid Jordy on CTC Radio.
Put coolies in the mattress, betting that your story sound like bad shit. Throw it to the wall, let it stick. If it don't, let it rip. One to the dome, straight from the hip. I came here to buck, and you came here to buckle. Bitch, this ain't the boot barn, I came here to scuffle. I came here to tussle, I'm spreading like I'm disinformation. Your girl running up Riley in rapid rotation. Ate a couple gumbies with LSD. See, I'm the space cadet plug with the CTC. Playing telephone with who knows who, and how she knows me. Yeah, you swipe the vibe like EBT. She said last night was amazing, knew that shit was sabotage. Crazy bitches never change like old school analog.
Oh, what's that sound? Bend it over, buzz that down. Boricua, morena, Boricua, morena. Oh, what's that sound? Bend it over, buzz that down. Boricua, morena, Boricua, morena. When I show up, is the time the party starts. We lining up the shots, you can find me where all the Barbies are. I kill a track, then I'm breaking those shawties back. Keep it more than a buck, I've been known to keep it a stack. Entertain them like a circus act. Baby girl, sorry, I ain't fucking if the surface is flat. It's like a machine, and you know I'm gonna service that. If it's coming out the coast, you know it's hotter than a furnace blast. Baby like a model, she swallowed me like a bottle. Full throttle, get ready to be like some pollo inside the taco. She gripping up on my brush till I'm painting her like Picasso. Then it's back to the cheese, had to tell her, oh no, I'm nachos. What's that sound? Bend it over, buzz that down. Boricua, morena, Boricua, morena. Oh, oh, what's that sound? Bend it over, bust that down. Boricua, morena, Boricua, morena.
It's the life of a slang, type to get framed. Die for your chain, but you trying to change. Got a lot I can say, I get robbed every day of my happiness full every time that I wake. Keep a smile on your face, keep your Glock off of safe. Got a bra around the way with a block on face. Called me today, said if cops on the way. If they shot me today, there's a spot I can stay to escape. Mamacita, never call you biatch. If I'm holding Nina, she gon' help me keep my Lisa in Santa Maria, from Broadway to the Pita. If she hold me down, I give her 5 mijos and me high. Since I was knee high, always had enemy guys that couldn't stand a little brown skin motherfucker with green eyes. And I can see why, if I was you, I'd probably hate me. If someone like me die, who the fuck gon' watch my babies? Crazy.
Oh, what's that sound? Bend it over, bust that down. Boricua, morena, Boricua, morena. Oh, oh, what's that sound? Bend it over, bust that down. Boricua, morena, Boricua, morena.
Yes, sir. That's Connect the Coast. It's called Tequila from our album Good Day, the mixtape, available on all streaming platforms right now, featuring Nico Cochise, Shorty Doo-Wop, Kid Jordy, and Jay Riley. If you like that one, make sure you give it a listen. This is CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast, brought to you by The Source. Please visit thesourceslo.com for all your cannabis needs, especially if you're in San Luis Obispo County. They deliver all over SLO County, so you don't even got to leave the house to get them flames. You feel what I'm saying? We're doing 2-for-1 requests right now. But we are going to, I'm going to play one of your requests, Shami, and then I'm going to get into this interview. Let me go ahead and actually pull up this link real quick. And for those that are like, what is he talking about? Well, we have a separate chat. We have a separate special chat. It's on WhatsApp, and she's in there right now requesting, like she should. And if you want to be involved, all you got to do is tap the link in our Instagram bio, and you will be able to send a request. 2-for-1 tonight. So we're gonna get into this first request. This is, did I say Shami again? I meant Shami. I'm so sorry. This is T Shaheed called Didn't You Know on CTC Radio world premiere. Shami, it will never happen again, I promise. Let's go.
T Shaheed, y'all.
It's too late for you. I think I made a wrong turn back there with your ass. Ooh, babe, stop trying to deny. It's too late for you. I think I made a wrong turn back there with your ass. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? I tried so hard, but I could not. Didn't you know? I don't act out, cause I'ma go my way. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? You knew your role, but you did not play. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? The cards gon' fall wherever they may. Here we go, this back and forth, I don't know what I'ma do. No. You out here looking like a fool. Looking stupid, that's on you. Hey. I just want you to know that I ain't for the bullshit of games. See that shit from a mile away. Oh, no. You thought you had me fooled, I don't play. Cause didn't you know, didn't you know? Try me once, don't get to try me again. Oh. Didn't you know, didn't you know? You still don't get it? Alright, check it. Guess I gotta spit it for you different. You just ain't listening, what you missing? All the shit ain't clicking. Once you take a minute, I'm the best you ever had, and now you miss it. Yeah, I know you miss me. Too bad, cry me a river. Yeah, you just didn't wanna go the distance. Now you all in your feelings. I'm the big bad villain talking shit, but you still wanna fuck right. Open your eyes, hoping you find. Look inside, and I hope the sight come with it. Open your mind, hoping you find. Look at the stars, and I hope the light come in ya. Stop selling dreams to the people in need of love. Stop selling dreams to the people in need of love. Yeah. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? I tried so hard, but I could not fake. Didn't you know? Didn't you know? I don't act out, cause I'ma go my way.
killed that cover. I like how he put his own little stank on it. That's T. Shaheed out of Oxnard, California. It's called Didn't You Know on CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. And we have the one and the only Eric Schwartz in the building. What's good, my friend? How you doing?
You didn't know. No, you didn't know. No, you didn't know. That's a bang.
A slapper, right? A slapper. Yo.
It slaps, dude. It slaps so hard. I thought I said something inappropriate to my mom.
T. Shaheed says thank you in the chat. He's actually in the chat. That's the best thing about CTC Radio is the artists hang out in the chat, man. It's dope.
Oh, what's up, man? Hey, great song, man. And who produced that?
That's a good question. T Drop, who produced it, in the chat. And while he does that, I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself to the people. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do, my friend?
Yo, it's me, Eric Schwartz, the 805's only bald quarter-step Mexican Jew in the building, in my building that I live in, currently in Studio City where the cutie's so pretty, but I'm from Thousand Oaks, and, I represent that 805.
I love
north of LA, south of San Francisco, Ventura, Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, 805, shining bright, brighter than the crystal. Yeah. Looking for a nicer place, give up, it don't exist, bro.
I need to get a flex bomb on here, yo. I need to get a flex bomb on here for moments like that.
You need the Lord, the Sanctus Siren, something like that.
That's a fact.
And I love that you're doing the show because, growing up in the 805, the only hip hop we had was like a little bit on the radio, on the terrestrial radio.
Yeah.
And it was like far between. You had to catch it. And it was only the above ground. It was the pop stuff. And now you got your own, you're discovering local artists. You're the tastemaker of the town. It's pretty cool, man. I love it.
Thank you. I mean, there was something. It's funny because, I feel like I've had 3 phases of my career. Like the one phase of being like a super fan, the phase of trying to transition from a fan to a creator, and then this old man phase of my life and looking back and being retrospective on both of those phases. And at the time of being a creator, I was kind of like, yo, I'm so mad. I wish that, it wasn't so hard to hear songs on the radio, and because I lived in the 805 and that during that time you said I had to go to LA or in San Luis Obispo, there was no hip hop on the radio. So we had to travel into Santa Barbara or Ventura County to hear things. And now looking back on it, I'm like, there was something special about not having to hear the things you wanted right at your fingertips that made you go through that discovery process. And I missed that. Yeah. And so I really appreciate you recognizing that we're trying to bring that vibe back. So what is that vibe these days for?
Yeah, that's scarcity.
Scarcity, yeah.
I was going to agree with you. That scarcity thing, it's so available now that it's not as appreciated, that you couldn't get hip hop everywhere.
That's a fact. And I feel like that's for all things that are kind of culture based, like comedy's very culture based as well. How has the advent of technology affect the discovery process for comics, would you say?
Well, right now I feel like it's a good thing because there's a renaissance and it makes it easier for people to discover you as a comedian. It makes it easier for you to reach a niche very deep, right? So let's say you're a gamer comic and you only talk about World of Warcraft. Well, there's a huge audience for World of Warcraft, and all your jokes about World of Warcraft, you're going to hit that World of Warcraft niche, and you could be selling out shows, and nobody really knows who you are outside of World of Warcraft. So it's interesting. I went on tour with Joe Coy, and he's selling out theaters. You know what I mean? And this was a few years ago where, people knew him. But let's say he's walking through the mall and he'd get every 20th person would see him and be like, hey, it's Joe Coy. And now, you know, like, so, but he was still selling out huge, like 3,000 seats to 8,000 seats. And, you know, it's just grown and grown and grown. And now he's selling out, you know, like almost everybody in the mall would know him. And he's selling out, you know, 8,000 to 10, 15,000. It's crazy.
Did you come up, like, was your comedic come up in this age of, like, in the digital age, or are you like a hybrid mixture of the generation before and the digital age?
Well, there was a little bit of internet going on when I was started, but it wasn't, you could not, it was way before you could post your material online. But that is actually how I started getting a name for myself, is I was one of the first comedians to post, I used to post MP3s on my website, and people would just discover them. I would give them away for free on my website. And at that time it was like unheard of. Wow, there's free music. You just go to his website and download it. And I think I like had to pay like exorbitant amounts of money to host these MP3s and had them downloaded. But it was worth it because one day somebody animated, like with Flash animation at that time, one of my songs, and it went crazy around the world. It was a Hanukkah song. It was a parody of Hey Ya, you know, the Outkast Hey Ya, and it went Hanukkah, and it went all over the world. And that got me a lot of fans, and I started becoming known for these musical parodies, and so yeah, I think I was probably one of the first comedians to really benefit from the internet. And when MySpace came along, I was making videos before a lot of people. I was making, like, you know, comedy, music videos, parody videos, sketches, and I would put them on MySpace, and they would feature me a lot because there wasn't, I mean, it was good, number one, and then there wasn't a lot of competition. So I was getting up there, you know, once every couple weeks, and it was filling up my shows. So yeah, I was definitely, and then there's a little story that I don't tell too much, but Dane Cook, who was one of the first really to be widely recognized to utilize the internet, I edited his first album.
Oh, wow.
I used to record comedians at the Laugh Factory, and he said, hey, I'm going to go to Houston and record my album. I'm going to record all my shows at this place called the Laugh Stop, and I want to come back and I want to cut it into an album, my first album. And I helped him cut it together, and I said at the end I said, you know, you should put clips of this on Napster. I was using Napster, and he said, and I go, put a little thing at the end of it that says, for more information, go to www. And we were still saying www back then. Go to
Couldn't leave that out.
And he did that, and I think that is how he started blowing up.
Wow.
Was from putting his clips on Napster, and they were hilarious. So, you know, you got to be funny first, but you can, if you're fire stuff out there on the internet, it's gonna find its audience.
That's very true, and I think so. I'm more of a hybrid. Like, my come up was pre-internet, and then like a lot of my career obviously is post-internet. And one of the first things that I saw happen when like technology kind of became the great equalizer is that the creative could no longer hyper focus on just being, you know, you couldn't, like, if you're a comedian, you couldn't just focus on being funny anymore. Like, you now had to be a video editor, you now had to be an audio engineer, you now had to do it all, the whole DIY age. And so I think one thing I really like and respect about you is that I feel like a lot of musicians can follow your blueprint, and they might get lost in the fact that you're a comedian, but you are also a musician, and you use music, in my opinion, the way it should be used. Music has always been used to promote other things. It has always been that way. Like, they're called records because they promote, you know, music was used to sell record players and like and 8-tracks and tapes and all those things. So music was kind of always the commercial, and I think that gets lost in translation. But I would love to for you to maybe talk to some of the creators in here about your approach to content, because you use it holistically to promote your talent, but also to promote your events and just to promote your creativity as well. And I really like that. So could you speak to like how you approach creating content?
First of all, and especially coming from you, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. I listen to your music and I'm like, man, this guy knows his stuff. So thank you for saying that.
And
I kind of look at it, you know, when you said promoting your other stuff. Yeah, I think they're kind of cyclical, right? They kind of it's a yin and yang situation, because when I'm at the clubs and when I'm doing my shows, I'm also telling people I do stuff online, and when I'm online, I'm telling people I do live shows. But I kind of see as content is kind of like the sample court at the mall. You know, I come from Thousand Oaks. I have to make a mall reference. But you know, I got to talk about what I know about, right. And that's the mall. I kind of see it as like the sample that they give you at the mall food court.
Okay.
And you eat the sample and you go, oh, I like that. I'm going to go have the whole meal. So yeah, I just kind of see like every piece of content you put out is just that hook that can bring them in to your world, and you want them filling up on that rabbit hole.
I love that, the drug dealer approach.
And I'm constantly learning more about it. Like right now I'm learning so much about YouTube that I didn't even know. And yeah, it's really interesting.
That's really dope. I want to check in with the chat real quick because this is a community-based show. So the Dank Ranch says Power 106 was all we had, when referencing when you talked about LA back in the day. Foxy Finesser just joined. Colton Wave, Rick's X805. Ebony Danae in the chat. What's good? DG, Aaliyah, Sharif just joined. Bree Shiesty just joined. T Parky just joined. Think Create just joined. Thank y'all. Please share the stream if you can. Mama T said she knew you were an artist because you stayed on key with T Shaheed, and that's hard to do. And Tisha, he says, I Am Ralph Tiller produced that track, and he's the same guy that produced Money Long's Hours and Hours, and I like Hours and Hours. So you in good company over there, Tisha. See, it's so much talent and like backstory on the coast. I love it.
Yeah, you know, there is a lot of talent. I saw you in another interview talking about you know, how the community has to on the coast has to you know, stick together and stuff. And I think the coast just needs one thing that's like, if you think about like the Bay Area's hip hop scene, and they do all these dances that are like, what are they doing? And it's so cool, and you want to learn it, right? Mm-hmm. I think 805 needs that moment. 805 needs that moment of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I want to do what they're doing. It needs to be so independent and cool, and something that is so characteristic of the coast that I feel like is going to get all the attention on the coast, because the talent is there, and we just need that sample that's going to bring them into our food court.
Yeah, and you're not wrong, but I think all of those things come from culture. You know what I'm saying? Like culture, in my opinion, it comes from purpose and standards. And so my goal with CTC is to set the standards and then, you know, establish the purpose. And I feel like once those things are solidified, that will drive culture. And it doesn't have to come from me. But I mean, I feel like I'm the one that's most convicted to do it. So I hope it comes from me, but it doesn't have to, as long as we establish what those standards are and then we drive the purpose. I think that, you know, people will be inspired to do dances, and we'll come up with our own sound, and because those dances are inspired by the sound that the Bay has, that they created. You feel what I'm saying? And the sound is inspired by the standards and the culture. And that's just my opinion, but I'd love to hear what you think.
So let me ask you then. You said the standards and the standards and the culture, the standards and the purpose,
the standards and the purpose.
Standard and the. What do you think, and what does the chat on my other computer think are the standards and the purpose of the 805 of the coast? What I'm just, you know, brainstorm it.
Yeah.
What is it? If we get a consensus of like, oh yeah, that's what it is.
So
then we know it, and we can put our efforts toward it.
That's a great question. In my opinion, You flipped the interview on me too. So, in my opinion,
No, I'm just curious because I want to see it shine.
No, I agree, and
I'm just curious.
I love that. In my opinion,
I want to know what it is because I don't live in the 805 now, so I really want to know, you know. But I go back and I'm like, I want to know what are people up to. I want to know about the culture.
Yeah, I think there are a couple phases for the standards. So phase 1 for standards, which we're still in on Connect the Coast, is determining what qualifies as dope and what doesn't. And that's subjective, but for me, originality and authenticity is key for me. Like to set us apart, like we can't sound like the Bay, we can't sound like LA. So a lot of the people that I play, in my opinion, have a sound that stands out. They might sound reminiscent to someone else, but they have their own authenticity that stands out. Phase 2 with standards, once we've determined who the stakeholders are, then those stakeholders need to A, uphold those standards of dopeness, and B, they need to start expanding on those things. So, and hopefully that phase will create an original sound. And I feel like we're almost there. Like I do think Anderson .Paak has done a lot in this field, and I think Kyle has done a lot in this field, even Madlib. And because we live by the beach, like our feel and our sound is more laid back. It's more instrumental. It's more traditional hip hop, which, you know, you don't associate traditional hip hop with the West Coast, even though we have Kendrick and we have people like La Russell. You don't associate traditional hip hop with the West Coast, but the 805 especially has a special affinity for like traditional sounding hip hop, and I think we should lean into that. And then once that is established, I think everything will grow from there. I forget what the second question was.
It was the standards and the
purpose. And the purpose is, to me, the one purpose should be to put the coast on the map. Everybody should be behind that goal. And right now, most people's goal is to put themselves on the map and for themselves to go viral. And in my mind, like once everybody adopts the purpose of putting the coast on the map, and that's the driving factor, that will immediately create more opportunities for community and growth. And I think that will drive the coast into the national spotlight. And then the chat says it needs to be, Shami Miller says it needs to be one united movement, not the individual moments, which we just said. And T Parky 805 says have longevity and be on the jump, ready for anything. And Shami says we are funk babies and beach band babies. Yeah, and that's where it comes from, in my opinion. What do you think?
That's true. That's true. No, because you mentioned two artists. I didn't know who Kyle was. I'm sorry if I don't know, but you mentioned Anderson .Paak and Madlib, and to me, what they have in common is they're really creative and original, and they're very soulful.
Mm-hmm.
To me,
yeah.
Like Anderson, especially, I'm more familiar with Anderson's music, but like he's almost like you feel like you're listening to a '70s artist. A lot of times, you know, there's a huge soul influence in his music, and I wonder, like, why do I have that influence in my own? That's like my favorite era is like 70s and 80s, and I mean, I don't know if that's because my stepfather's a musician that introduced me to all that, but yeah, that music really appeals to me. I don't know if it's because of where I'm from, but you know. And also the West Coast is really influenced by that because, you know, the Zapp and Roger type of beat is very prevalent in like the West Coast sound and the G-funk.
But especially, like, especially Latin culture. If you grew up, you know, around Latin people like I did, like in Napomo, you know, I was introduced to funk by lowrider culture, you know what I'm saying, and lowrider compilation CDs and things like that. Like that's part of, I mean, even though it's black music, it's a huge part of Latin culture, you know what I'm saying? And so we are all inspired by those mixtures of cultures and sounds, I think, that like come through in our music creatively if you grew up in an environment like that.
So we can't escape that West Coast influence, right? So we've got the Latino influence. We are lowriders. We are soul music. We are a little bit of white boy, but the cool ones. We are the beach. We are the beach. We are that laid back, cool style, that sunset, that beautiful, unspoiled land.
Mm-hmm.
Let's, like if you're from the 805, you got to appreciate that open space, because that to me is one of my favorite parts of the 805. The Central Coast to me is the most beautiful part of California,
yeah, easily.
That like just local feel. There's that. It's a small town, but it has big town influences pushing it from each side. It's bookended by the biggest cities in California, which are the two biggest, like maybe the two biggest cultural influences in our country, besides New York. You know what I mean? Like, entertainment comes from LA.
Mm-hmm.
The whole entertainment industry, tech, which is, the hugest influence of our day and age, is on the other side, and the coast is in the middle, just chilling in that open space, right? We got 100%. Space to create. And I don't smoke weed, but I know that that's like a kind of a state of mind of somebody, of a person who's connected to the earth.
Factual. And I smoke a lot of weed, and if you smoke weed out there, then you definitely want to talk to The Source. This show is brought to you by thesourceslo.com, so make sure you tap in for all your cannabis needs, you know what I'm saying, because they deliver, especially if you're in San Luis Obispo County. You feel I had to do that little segue real quick. So
I didn't even know that I set up the sponsor like that.
Come on,
I'm
man.
getting into it.
You set them up, I knock them down. The chat says, T-Shahi. T-Shahi says, growing up in church will do that. Exactly, Mom Shami Miller. Chad Lemon just joined the chat. Thank you for joining, Chad. Please share the stream if you can. 805 sound is a melting pot of music that gels as one sound, Shami Miller says. And the Shuck Ups says, blessed. Welcome, Shuck Ups. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream. Now, I'm watching the news, and all over the place I see the writer's strike happening. And I mean, a lot of comedians are writers, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the best writers are comedians. So how, what is your take on that? What is your perspective on that? And I'm going to throw the question of, what are your feelings on AI? Are you implementing it into your act? Where do you stand with it?
Yeah, I live down the street from CBS Radford studio in Studio City, and I hear us driving by all day honking and supporting the picketers. So it's right next to my house. And of course I support the writers. Of course I think they should make real money. I mean, there's people that are writing TV shows that are like almost practically homeless. That's from what I heard on the news. I don't know how true that is or how widespread that is, but like, if you're making shows that are making corporations billions of dollars, you should at least be able to support yourself, right?
Facts.
But that's what they're fighting for. They're not asking to be rich. They're the working class of the entertainment industry. They just want to be able to survive. And for some reason, the entertainment jobs, the way that the attitude is like, you're lucky. You're lucky to work for us. You'll grind unfairly, and you'll go get our coffee, and you know what I mean? Like I for one am like, it's time to abandon that mindset. And why can't entertainment be like every other business? Like, if you look at tech is very, it's the model for today, and they treat their employees like gold.
Yeah.
They have like campuses with you can eat lunch there. You can, some of like Facebook has like fitness, right? You have a gym right there. So why can't entertainment, which is, it's kind of like a very similar to tech, because it's social media is kind of entertainment, it can be connected. We were making things that are being streamed on tech platforms, why can't entertainment be more like tech? And with AI, I haven't seen it be creative to the point of like feeling threatened. And I don't know too much, I don't know. I'm not really deep into it, but yeah, I could see why people are concerned about that. It's an odd time to strike when people are talking about like, well, AI is going to replace all these writing. I don't know that that's true, but it's an interesting time. I'm hoping that AI turns out to be a tool that we can control, that, let's let humans win.
I know.
That's my theory.
I fully agree. Shami Miller says, speaking of smoking, it's time to spark. The Slow Roll just joined. Thank you for joining the Slow Roll. Please share the stream if you can. Trap God in the building. Thank you for joining. He says facts. Bobby No Style in the building. 805 Bean in the building. Thank y'all for joining. Please share the stream if you can. Shami Miller says, but without them talking about the writers, the industry doesn't exist. And that is very true. T Parky 805 says, why dream small? Bohemian Music Studios just joined. Thank you for joining. Shorty Doo-Wop in the building. He says, Eric motherfucking Schwartz. Shami Miller says, I have, and it's no for me. And I think you bring up such a great correlation between tech and the entertainment industry, because I actually work in tech now, and there is trauma that I brought with me into tech and I didn't even know I had it. It's because you're right, like the elite in the entertainment industry kind of beat you down and make you feel like you should be happy for any little piece of crumb you get, and they aren't the ones that are creating the content. Like at my time of my height of having record deals, like I was the producer, I was the writer, I brought a lot of my relationships to the table, and everybody talked to me like I was the least important part of the equation. And so when I started working in tech, I had problems acclimating, because I would talk to founders and stuff like with my head down, like, oh no, is it like can I? And I would say like, can I do this? And they'd be like, we hired you to do this. Like, you need to tell us why you want to do it, but like take autonomy, take control. You know what I'm saying? I made way more money than I ever made in music at a time. I had unlimited time off. I had crazy health benefits. I get equity, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, marketing is part of building the company, but I'm not coding or anything. And I have equity, like in shares and all that stuff. And it's like tech, as far as the way they treat their employees, they fully understand, they fully get it. And it's like, entertainment, it's, I hate to compare it, but it is very similar in mindset to the relationship between a slave driver and a slave. It's not the same thing, but in mindset it's the same, because it's like they take all the value, they extract all the value, and then want you to beg them and thank them for treating you terribly. And it's really, really, really crazy. I appreciate that you brought up that correlation.
Isn't that weird though? Because with all my learning about creativity, I do a lot of learning about creativity. Creativity thrives when you feel abundant, when you're not worried about how you're going to pay your bills. You know what I mean? And it should be like, for creativity, they should treat you like the tech companies are treating you, because if you're happy, you're going to create more, you're going to create better stuff. So I don't understand, like it's to their best interest to make these writers happy and to make these writers feel safe, and so that they can create better stuff for them. Because they're obviously doing a great job making millions of dollars. And from stories that I've heard, like the top of the company, or they're making more money than they ever had. The companies are making more money than they ever had. So why can't you give some of that back to the people who are helping you get there? I don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, to me,
I think they're gonna win.
Yeah, to me it comes down to like I don't know if it's commoditization or commodification, one of those, but of content. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just so much content being pumped out, and like it's so centralized. Like there is no Billboard chart for Netflix. You feel what I'm saying? They just say those are the 1 through 10 shows, but who's tracking the streams? Like isn't YouTube? Netflix isn't like YouTube. When you log onto a show, you don't know how many streams a show has. For all we know, you know what I'm saying? Like a show like On My Block, which I did a lot of the music for, that show probably has 1 billion streams. You know what I'm saying? And like, I did a lot of music. I did music for season 1 and season 2 of that. I probably got a lot more recognition from those shows than any other show. And I've made the least amount of money from those placements. You feel what I'm saying? But like, more people know who I am from those shows. Whereas like, because the trailer industry is more traditional, if I do a song for a trailer, maybe not everybody sees it, but that check is way, way, way bigger. But my thing is like, why does the price range change when I know Netflix is making billions of dollars just like the studio? So why are they allowed to get away with paying me a fraction of what I get paid for a trailer versus the movie studio? That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because you know why? Because anything that's online, they say that it's new media, right? So if something's on a network, then that's like the traditional way that everyone's always gotten paid. So if you did something for a network show, you get paid more. But if it's the same rules don't apply to new media, which is digital. Like digital's been around for enough time for us to stop calling it new.
Right.
Right? Like when can it be this, like even YouTube? I don't know if this is the right stat, but I think something like 80% of America watches YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not watching the same show, but that, you know how big that's the biggest network that I've ever heard of.
It's the second largest search engine in the world. YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. And next to Google, which they own.
Yeah.
Which Google owns YouTube. So yeah, I don't get it. I was like, let's just make it all just a network is a network. It's not new anymore. We get paid fair wages. The writers get, and then the actors we're supposed to strike next, and the directors. So I just think that there's just like a lot of money being made, and the people that are making the shows are not getting compensated.
100%.
Yeah, if I get a role on the new media show, I don't know what the rules are, but like, if I booked something, I don't know if I get paid the same as I would if I had a role on a network show.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
Yeah, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous. The media, the platform that the media is on, new or not, should not matter. What should matter is if we live in an economy of attention, if all the attention is on Netflix, it don't matter if you call it ancient media. You know what I'm saying? If all the attention and all the eyeballs are over there, then the bulk of the money should come from over there. Like, it's not like, oh, this is new, so we can underprice it and under-index it. That makes absolutely no sense. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that for new companies that we're evaluating. Like, it's not like just because it's a new company, all of a sudden you can under-evaluate it and like and tank the shares. That they don't do that on Wall Street. They just do that to content because they don't respect. I feel like a lot of people who make money off of content and commodify it don't respect what goes into making it and don't understand what goes into making it. And that's really sad. And now I'm not going to keep you on too much longer. I really do appreciate you coming on and giving us your time. I have a couple more questions. One of being one about your YouTube channel, which I really like. And actually, before I ask this question, I just want to make sure I'm not ignoring the chat. Hogue Bum Nasty says, how do I hit the WhatsApp? The link for the WhatsApp is in our Instagram story. You can join there. And we have a lot of opportunities for artists, and we're connecting the coast in there, providing a lot of opportunities. So please join the WhatsApp. T Parky says, that's why tech is progressing way faster. Generations change the outcome of said product. Does the music industry have a union? It does not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there is no labor unification in music. There is not at all. The real Trap God says, talk to me nice, Eric. He likes what you're saying. Shami Miller says, mine is mine regardless. Facts, Lord. New media is capped for what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine too. That's super, super true. Maharana Siddin, I cannot say that, but thank you so much for joining the stream. I appreciate you. So what I was going to ask you is, who fanarded who fan arted or who fan art. I love the concept, the title of that segment on your YouTube channel. Can you talk to us a little bit about the origins of that and what it is and how people can check it out?
Yeah. So who fan arted is my fan art live stream. So I booked a role as the voice of a Playboy douchebag shark for this very popular YouTube show called Hell of a Boss. It's an animated show, and like, talk about independent, just doing it by yourself on YouTube. This was started by a very young woman that just had a great concept and like designs, and she gained a following on DeviantArt of all places, and she made this pilot for her show, and it's huge. It's a huge show. I think the pilot has something like I'm gonna just get, I think like 100 million views or something. Wow. But my episode is season 2, episode 3, and it has like 14 million views. My character's name is Chaz, and so it has one of these like Comic-Con level fandoms where people draw fan art all the time. When my character came out, I just like Twitter just blew up with all this fan art. Wow. And I'm like, oh my God, these people are really talented. I'm like looking at this fan art and I'm like, this is crazy. Nothing that I've ever done has gotten this kind of reaction. And so I said, how do I, show these people that I appreciate them and showcase their art? So I made this live stream show where I basically show off their fan art and discuss it. And I've had a couple guests on there that are connected to the show. And we talk about the fan art, and I'll interview them. So yeah, I just put the words together, fan art, and I'm like, it kind of looks like fart when you put them together. Like, but who fan arted, and that kind of describes the show.
It's like Snoop Dogg is asking the question.
YouTube, you got to get people's attention. So
facts.
You're like, fan art. I get it. Oh, that's funny.
It definitely got mine. I've been subbed to you for a while, and I was scrolling and I saw that headline, and I was like, yo, what is this? And I watched. I was like, this is really, really dope. I like that.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, you see some of that art, and you're like, sometimes I'll look at the art and I'll go, wait, was this actually on the show? Because it's so good. These artists they're young. They're like, some of them are in high school, and I'd say the age range of the artists that I'm getting are like, I don't know all their ages, but I'm guessing it's like from like 14 to 30 is probably the age of most of them.
Wow.
And so yeah, super talented.
That's really cool. That's really, really dope. So I want to close out with talking a little bit about music and some of your favorite music creation tools to use. Like, what are you on? Ableton, Logic? What is some of your favorite things to use for the producers out there?
Yeah, I've been using Ableton forever, but I don't know. I think I might mess around with some other stuff. Like, people are telling me that Logic is it's easy to learn, and it's like very fast. You can get to things way faster, and they say that Ableton is more technical. I just know it because I've been using it forever. So I might try some stage. I use a looper. I do like some beatbox stuff and effects, but I use the TC Helicon Voice Live 2. You can overdub with it, meaning you can go over what you have already recorded. But you see a lot of these loopers now that are like 5 tracks. So it looks like a mixer with like 5 buses on it, and you can put stuff in and out, which I think is a cool possibility. I might get more into looping live. I grew up as a DJ, so I have back there. I have this little tiny DJ controller. I got one again because I wanted to mess around with it. It's called the Reloop Ready. It's tiny. It's like the exact same size as my laptop, but it works. It's like the scratch is like accurate. I'm surprised.
That's dope.
So Yeah. I might just like mess around with DJing a little bit more. Maybe I'll figure out a way to put it in my show. What else do I use? I don't know what else I started messing around a little bit with BPM Supreme.
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, guys, and they're really nice. Oh, and then I've got these. These are the best. Ultimate Ears. These are it's not.
Are those in-ear
monitors? It's not focusing. Yeah, these are in-ear monitors.
Fire.
And they're custom made for me. They molded my ears, and they made these. Let me pop the box open.
That's dope.
They're like, look at this. So they got my logo on them.
Hey, I seen
so
them
they
at
fit
NAMM,
in my
actually.
ears, and they're like, yeah. So my one of my best friends, Tony Barras, is the artist liaison, for Ultimate Ears, and when I did, they sponsored my after party, which and we had
dope.
DJs there. We had the Baker Boys were there.
Hey,
we had Mr. Chalk. He spun at my after party. Jay Valentino, Kendo. Kendo's actually the guy who introduced me to BPM Supreme and Reloop. And so yeah, man, I got because I came up DJing. I love DJs, man. I love DJs. Like one of my favorite DJs. He's from the Bay Area, but now he lives in LA. His name's Mike Realm. You guys got to check out this. He's, Mike Realm. He does video DJing, but he's also like, take the video out of it.
He's a dope
That's
DJ.
super creative on a whole other level. But like, he'll do remixes of like, he'll take the movie Home Alone and he'll take little samples from it and make a song live, telling the story with the clips. It's like, it'll blow your mind. You're like, what the hell's going on? But take all that out, and he's at the core of it a dope ass DJ. He won a DMC. I think he might have won it a couple of years. He DJs with the Far Side, so he goes on tour with them, and so and a couple of other artists. And he's just a dope dude. I would say he's probably my favorite DJ.
I love that. Yo, and thank you for all those tips, man. I gotta get me some in-ear monitors, man. I heard they make all the difference in the world.
All right, I'll hook you up with Tony.
Hey, let's go. So last question before we get out of here. What is your special about? How can people find it?
So my special is not out yet, but it's called Delivery, and it has a kind of a double meaning. Like, my comedic delivery is a lot different because I use music and multimedia with my stand-up. But it also has a birth origin story of being delivered into the world. And it will, I don't know when it's going to come out, but we're submitting it to the networks next week. And there's a chance it'll be on the network. There's a chance it'll be on YouTube. We'll see how it plays out. But when it comes out, you will know, because I will not shut up about it.
I love it, man. I would love to experiment with a pay-per-view in the metaverse. We got those plugs, man. So if you want to make that happen,
okay.
We have those. Have those elements. Dude. If you want to do like a watch party in the metaverse or something and make it pay-per-view, I could definitely help that out. I want to see if that's a good use case for these properties that I have. So if you're ever interested, let me know.
That's cool, man. And I gotta say, man, to all the artists that are watching, it is a blessing that you have this man.
Wow.
Holding you guys down, because dude, you are so proactive about it. I released a song about the 805, and you reached out to me and you said, yo, let's do something. And like, since then, you've just been nothing but cool, man. And I just love seeing you grow, and I love seeing you put the spotlight on the 805 artists. It really makes me happy to see it. So thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And I appreciate the way you put the city on your back as well. It means a lot to everybody on the coast. So please let everybody know where they can find you. I'm definitely going to play I'm 805 right after this, but let everyone know where they can find you on socials and how they can best support your movement online.
Cool. Yeah. Well, my website, ericschwartzlive.com. That's where you can find all my tour dates. If you're on Instagram, fuck with me.
Hey.
Eric Schwartz with 3 E's. with 3 E's, EEERICSCHWARTZ. It's pronounced Eric Schwartz. And then YouTube, Eric Schwartz. Twitter, Eric Schwartz. Facebook, Eric Schwartz. TikTok, Eric Schwartz with 3 E's. Eric Schwartz. Just look up Eric Schwartz and look for the bald one.
Hey, I love that. Yo, Eric, I really, really appreciate you and everything you do, and your time means a lot to us. I'm glad that you're happy and willing to donate some of it to us, and I hope you have a great evening, and we're going to connect, and we support you however we can. So please never hesitate to let us know how we can support what you got going on, man. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Peace.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Later.
Peace. All right, we're going to get into this I'm 805 by Eric Schwartz featuring Casey Family, Shorty Doo-Wop, Lord Sanctus, and Young Quicks. This is a world premiere on CTC Radio. Make sure you tap in with Eric Schwartz. Let him know where you heard it first because, he's doing big things and he's putting on for the coast.
I'm from the north of LA, south of San Francisco, Ventura, Santa Barbara, and San Luis Obispo, the place where the wildfires always seem to hit yo, cause of those pyrotechnic rhymes that we're known to spit though. Lord Shorty, Casey, and Quicks know, so I had to bring them all together in the mix show that the 805 got rhymes, and if you say no, you're about to get hit 5 times by California's elbow. Take it quick.
I'm an 805 native, handsome and creative. Wherever you go, you'll probably have someone related. From a city where the beach is secondary, here's Celeste and Oxnard, that's the home of strawberries. And the beautiful women, pero ellos ya saben. No eres del condado, no te metas con nadie. Told my boy Eric, here's the keys to the nave. So you can cruise around, but pick me up after Halle. 805. YQ.
Connect the coast and that's hard to do. Jocko's backyard with the barbecue. If you upset Karen, then she probably sue. And we treat all jokers like Harley Q. From the land called NIPO, Duck. Cowboys on raised wheels and big trucks. We too lit, we take shots for no reason. And all our beef got Santa Maria season.
805 with it. Santa Maria's north side in this. In 5 minutes you'll be looking back at this. Lead you right to Rancho since you love the ratchets. Let the homies beat you up and let them jack your shit. While that's happening, you hearing butter slap my shit. So every time you flashing back to it, imagine this. SMPD sweating me right where Louis B's at. If they hear my catalog, then they suing my ass. Why? I'm 805.
Yeah, I'm 805th and I rest my head where you take your bitch to spend too much money and post throwback pics. Fuck your relationship up to where it can't be fixed. The bitches in my city acting hella basic, so simping in my section is a foreign language. The police pulled me over, took my Ford Focus. I failed to appear on all them open cases.
Are you afraid to make it up the grade? Too many malls, too much open space. Is it too damn safe? Is it too fast paced? Thousand Oaks nightlife happens in LA. This is the suburbs, that house looks like the other. I love Starbucks, but we don't need another. From the Conejo up to Nacimiento, we connect the north, south, and the central. We're 805.
Yes, sir. That's called I'm 805 by Eric Schwartz, the one and only. Thank you so much for stopping by, Eric. I appreciate you. He is in the chat, so make sure you give him a follow. I seen the chat going crazy. That's my bad, yo. I did not mean to ignore y'all, but I was really into that conversation. Santa Cruz Ceramics just joined. Thank you so much. Please share the stream if you can. Shami Miller says, with YouTube, 1K subbies and 200 watch hours, you get monetized, but you do have to out the time in order to build your subscribers into memberships. My secret obsession is the YT beef, YouTube beef sector, and learned. I like that. Miss Restricted KJ just joined, and she gave a shout out to Jay Legacy. Thank you for joining, sis. Please share the stream if you can. Jay Riley is in the building. What's good, sir? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. Purdy Birdies, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. Jay Riley says, I'm gonna scope your special for sure. Scott Potato is in the building. Luigi XVC just joined. Thank you so much Please share the stream if you can. Mama Doo-Wop with the owls. Eric Schwartz says shorty. Xiaomi says that slap. Shorty Doo-Wop says my dog. Y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. This is CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. If you just tapping in, what's good? My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, your host. We do this every single Monday through Friday night at 8 p.m. Pacific time. We play 805 hip hop and R&B, and it's brought to you by our sponsors, Winner Takes All. Please make sure you give them a follow. We had them on earlier tonight, the dopest open mic in the world, and it's based on the coast. It helps artists monetize their music in real time. And then, of course, this show is brought to you by The Source. Visit The Source SLO for all your cannabis needs. They got them flames, y'all. They deliver all over San Luis Obispo County, so you don't even have to leave your house. They make it very, very, very simple for you. So check out The Source. And then, of course, make sure you join our WhatsApp. That's where the community is linking up outside of Instagram. Excuse me. You want to make sure you do that. We're going to be dropping a lot of opportunities in there. I have an opportunity with Rodney Jerkins coming up that I'm only going to drop in the WhatsApp chat. So if you're an artist, join the chat. T Shahid, I just took off. You shouldn't need to be authorized. You should be able to join now. Let me know if you still have problems, T Shahid. And anybody else that wants to join, the link to our WhatsApp is in our Instagram story. I'm going to be hooking up a lot of artists with opportunities in there. And even if you're not an artist, you get discounted requests on CTC Radio, like the request coming up from Shami Miller. She wants to hear some T Shahid, so you know I'm going to play it. And then if anyone else has a request, we're doing 2-for-1 requests tonight. They're usually $5 for one request, but tonight you get 2 requests for $5 as long as you request from within the WhatsApp. And then you can send us $5 on Venmo, Connect the Coast 2021. Make sure you put the link to the song and the title of the song in the memo so I play the right song like I'm about to right now. We finna get into this T Shahid Close to You. He is in the chat, so if you like it, let him know. Give him a follow. Flood the chat with emojis. You know the rules. Let me make sure this is not an ad before I turn it up, because you know how them ads be. Kid Air is in the building. Thank you for joining. Hogue Bum Nasty says, Connect the Coast Instagram story is where you can find the WhatsApp link. Connect the Coast Instagram story. Kid Air, thank you for joining. T Shahid, yes. Rodney Jerkins, that Rodney Jerkins. I will be dropping that opportunity in the WhatsApp tomorrow, so definitely tap in. You're not going to want to miss that. This is T Shahid, Close to You. He's out of Oxnard, California. Turn it up if you like it.
You waiting on me to make a move. You saying that you're shy, but I can see it in your eyes that you're looking for something more. Let's take a little time, baby, let me ease your mind. I know you wanna take things slow, but it's something about tonight, everything feels right. All I wanna do is be close. Just know that ever since we met, there's something special about you. I just can't pinpoint it yet, and I know that I like it, and there's no need to hide it. So baby, let me know if it's alright with you. I just wanna be close to you. Wanna be close, and do all the things you want me to. I just wanna be close to you. Wanna be close to you, baby, and show you the way I feel for you. The way I feel for you. Like I ain't tryna front, but I know that you're the one. You got me fiending for your loving, and I know right from the start that me and you would never part. You what I want you like no other, and ain't no other man that can do you like I can. It's official when you and me, and nobody else compares to you, and they'll never dare. You're the only one that I see. Just know that ever since we met, there's something special about you. I just can't pinpoint it yet, and I know that I like it, and there's no need to hide it. So baby, let me know if it's alright with you. I just wanna be close to you. Wanna be close, and do all the things you want me to. I just wanna be close to you. Wanna be close to you, baby, and show you the way I
I love the way you flipped that, T. That's T Shaheed, close to you. I love the way he did that. If you like that, make sure you give him a follow. He is in the chat. The WhatsApp chat is going crazy right now. I see Hogue Bum Nasty in there. I see T Shaheed in there. Let me see. My bad. Who says this? Oh, Hogue, my bad. See, that's what this WhatsApp chat is good for, man. My bad. I did not mean to skip that over. So let me go ahead and get that on for you right now, my guy. Is it called Bum Dada? Bum Dada. Let me pull that up. See, this is the beauty of the CTC chat, the WhatsApp chat. You feel what I'm saying? You could let me know, hey, bro, you skipped over my request. And I got you just like that. Let's get into this. This is Hogue Bum Nasty. It's called Bum Dada, CTC world premiere right now from our premium WhatsApp chat member. Using the chat the way it's supposed to be used. Let's go. It's called Bum Dada right now. Give him a sub as well if you like this world premiere, baby. Turn it up.
All right. Everybody, come settle down.
I'm the greatest. Beat LT, beef bacon, rotten tomato flow, lettuce a blessed grow, cheddar chasing, mustard yummy, catch up to the basics. I'm colony hopping, piling the honey, be famous. Worked all week just to make a loaf. California living, keep a nigga broke. Cut me up a slice times 5 minus 4. Back to the kitchen, back to kneading dough. What's the bread for if I can't eat it though? US government the hungriest, saying feed me Seymour. They eat the best fresh ingredients and line they filthy noses with the purest snow. Feed us lies and mold. Silly cattle, believe what you're told. Always charging my pockets so they wallets can grow. Taxes burning a hole. It's some mutiny, coup d'etat. Hand me the crown, your power drunk, I'm kinda sober. Your reign is done. Pledge allegiance to the bum. It's a mutiny, coup d'etat. Hand me the crown, drunk noodle.
Tisha, he said, bring Bridges back, bro. I never heard nothing more true than that in my life. 211 MacNeff just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. This is Hogue Bum Nasty. It's called Bum Dada. World premiere on CTC Radio. Let's go.
Fee, fi, fo, fum, quick, get to the armory. No slowing the momentum of the bum. Drop to your knees, you about to see whoever it is you worship. Get ready, here comes me. And I'm turning up baby butter, spreading my seeds freely. Grip it like Kawasaki, crotch rocket, hit the wheelie. Burning up the rubbers, nah Jimmy, let's get VD easy. Hoagie, you can't take the world with an army of me. Seeks please, it's just not their purpose. Life to them is hurting. Many a friendly soul, they don't deserve it. It's beyond their service. Why you working for a skirmish? Naked, baby oiled epidermis, wielding the jerkins. It's some mutiny, coup d'etat. Hand me the crown, your power drunk, I'm kinda sober. Your reign is done. Pledge allegiance to the bum. It's a mutiny, coup d'etat. Hand me the crown, drunk noodle, I'm yakka sober. Your reign is done. Pledge allegiance to the bum. Better your mission, better your movement. Bum Nation, yeah, we do what we choose. Somebody say, give me the bread. Give me the bread, give me the bread. Somebody say, give me the bread. Give me the bread, give me the bread. I'm starving. It's some mutiny, coup d'etat. Hand me the crown, your power drunk, I'm kinda sober. Your reign is done. Pledge allegiance to the bum. It's a mutiny, coup d'etat. Hand me the crown, drunk noodle, I'm yakka sober. Your reign is done. Pledge allegiance to the bum.
Yes, sir. That's Hogue Bum Nasty out of Ventura, California. If you like it, he is in the chat. Make sure you give him a follow. He's also in the WhatsApp chat, so you can follow him in there. That's probably the best way to connect with him. Join the WhatsApp by tapping the link in our Instagram story. If you need me to DM you the link, I'd be happy to do that. Just reach out to me and DM me, and I'll send that to you. I want to thank everybody for tapping in tonight. Thank you, Winner Takes All team, for calling in. Remember, Winner Takes All has a huge announcement that they're going to be dropping on Instagram Live on Monday night. So tap in on Monday night. It's going to be a vibe. I will be there. You don't want to miss it. Thank you, Eric Schwartz, for stopping by. I really appreciate that. My bad, Hogue is from Oxnard. My bad, my dog. So we want to get that right. I want to make sure I'm not dropping any non-facts in here. I want facts only. So Hogue Bum Nasty is from Oxnard. Give him a follow if you like that song. It's called Bum Dada. Give him a sub as well. Thank you, Eric Schwartz, for stopping by. I really appreciate you, and I really fully enjoyed that conversation. I'm excited to chop up those clips and post them on our socials. Thank you to everybody who joined the WhatsApp. That's the chat in there. I cannot wait till we grow that chat so I can start this top 10 music video countdown. It's going to be a major vibe. I'm excited about it. Like I said, the rest of the week is still stacked. On Saturday, we're doing a special broadcast because King Harris is going to be calling in. The broadcast starts at 4 p.m. and King Harris will be calling in at 5. He is an Oxnard legend, and he has one of my favorite songs ever to come out of the coast called Birds of a Feather. So I'm really excited to be talking to him on Saturday. And then on Saturday at 6 p.m., I will be on a panel for a podcast called, I believe it's called 805 Uncensored Podcast. We're going to be talking about AI and the implications of AI technology. So tap in there, 805 Uncensored, if you want to see me in a different environment. It should be a lot of fun. And then Monday, I have Young K-Swish stopping by. That's Monday the 21st, I believe. Monday the 22nd. Young K-Swish from Avila Beach will be stopping by. And then on Tuesday the 23rd, Marquis, aka Music is Key, will also be stopping by. If anybody out there wants to be a guest on CTC Radio, I'd be happy to talk to you about it. The best way for you to get in contact with me will be WhatsApp. So definitely join the WhatsApp if you want to be interviewed on CTC Radio. And Shami Miller says, feed me Krellborn, feed me now. Chris Dollar just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you can. Y'all, every night I do this, I keep having more and more fun. I really enjoy this. I appreciate y'all helping me grow this thing we call CTC Radio. In fact, I just told you yesterday that we reached 11,000 accounts. Instagram accounts. 11,000 Instagram accounts are seeing CTC Radio every month. But guess what? I just got a notification today that 12,000 accounts are seeing. So we're growing every single day, and it's because of you. I really appreciate that. Fame Makers is in the building for the first time. What's good, Fame Makers? Thank you for joining. I feel like there was another announcement. Check out all the links in our bio. That's very important. That helps us out a lot. And when you see me post stuff on our story, hit the like on the story. That helps. And if you see it on the main feed, likes help, but what really helps is if you save it. Hit that save, hit that bookmark on the feed. That really helps us. That juices the algorithm a lot. And that's a bar for anybody out there that's a creator posting content. It's good to get people to like and comment on your stuff, but it's much better to get them to save it and bookmark it. That gets you a lot more visibility from the Instagram algorithm. So please like and bookmark and save our stuff that you see. And tap in all this weekend and next week for all of these great guests that I have coming on, and I will see you guys tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Thank you so much to our sponsors, Winner Takes All. Give them a follow at WTakesAll on Instagram. And of course, this show is brought to you by The Source. Visit thesourceslo.com for all your cannabis needs, and they deliver all over SLO County. So if you're in SLO County, check them out. The real Morgan Monroe is in here. Oh my God, Hurdle Boy is in here. All the people that I fuck with is in here, yo. Damn. And we just signing off, y'all. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow night at 8. Everyone have a good night, and enjoy the rest of your night. Be safe. Peace.
You got what I want, girl. You're just my type. You're everything I like. I think I'm in love. Put that body on me. Oh, it feels so right. We could go all night.
But guess what? CTC Radio, Monday through Friday, 8 to 10.